What if the little details could transform how customers think about you for better or for worse? According to the halo effect, that is exactly what can happen. So what is the halo effect and why is it so important if you want to succeed in business? You're definitely going to want to stay tuned. Hello, my name is Emma Shermer-Tamir. I am the CEO and co-founder of Marketing by Emma, and we've worked with over 1,500 businesses from all over the world, helping them find success online. And the halo effect is a really interesting psychological concept. And when you learn how to use it to your advantage, it can make a world of difference when it comes time to asking for that sale, converting those customers. So first of all, what is the halo effect? The halo effect is essentially the idea that one trait that we understand about a person or a brand can then sort of influence how we perceive everything else about that person or brand. So if I see a person and I'm like, wow, they're really nice, I might think that that person is smart, that they're successful, that they're great at business, even though the only piece of information I have is that they seemed nice when they interacted with me. That's crazy. I mean, that really shows you how we can be very easily manipulated as people. So even if you aren't trying to figure out how to utilize the halo effect in your marketing, this is definitely something that you want to be aware of just as a human being operating in the world. Because it's how our brains are functioning, even if we are not actively aware of it or not. So if we can be aware of it, then we can also be attuned to, is this just our impression because they were friendly, or is this person in fact actually a trustworthy person that I should do business with? So how does this apply when it comes to business, and why is it so important? By the way, if you like this content, please subscribe, like, comment, to do all the things. It really helps me out. And with that, let's get back to the halo effect. This is really where all of those little details matter. Sometimes people will say, well, nobody really cares if we have impressive packaging. Nobody really will mind if this image is just very lazily photoshopped. No one's really going to care if we partner with this company, even though this company has a really bad reputation. And the fact of the matter is every single one of those little tiny decisions could very well influence how a new person who's never engaged with your business or you before perceives you. And then they're going to make a whole host of other assumptions for better or for worse. So if you have really ugly packaging or no packaging at all, that might make customers think that you're cheap. And then maybe they're going to think that you aren't really putting the time and effort into developing and designing high quality products. So they're going to assume that your products are not good quality, even if your products are amazing quality. That is the way that it functions. Similarly, if there is an influencer and they have a really great reputation with a certain segment of people, and that influencer is associated with your brand, you can utilize that and leverage that to your advantage, because they're essentially lending all of the positive associations that a group of people have with that person, and now that's being associated with your brand for the better. So you see, it can work in both directions. It can be working against you if you're not considerate of it. And it can also work in your favor, especially when you're trying to win over a new group of people, or maybe you're unknown and you're launching a product for the first time. How can you leverage the halo effect to your advantage with different key partnerships or influencer relationships or marketing campaigns to get people feeling excited and trusting your brand, even though they have not yet had any direct interaction with it? So really be thinking about, what is the quality of your images? How does your website look? What is your packaging like? Every single one of these tiny details should be thought through. If you are not really giving them consideration and thinking about how people are going to perceive them, then you could very well be creating a situation where you are turning people away, not only with that initial sale, but for good, because once somebody has a bad impression of you, it's very, very difficult to change that. So if I'm shopping on Amazon and I have 3 options before me, one, the images are beautiful, they're designed really well, everything looks slick, and another one, and the images look really sloppy and they're poorly photoshopped and they're not really designed, and it looks like maybe someone used Microsoft 95 Paint to create an infographic in a non-ironic, non-satirical kind of way. If I have to choose between those, or maybe a third that just doesn't really have much imagery at all or looks kind of plain, like the photos are okay, but there's really not any design there that's helping me feel like this is a business that really cares about this product, which of those 3 am I going to choose? I'm going to choose the first one. Even if the products are exactly the same price, even if the products are not different at all, the one that looks better, I'm going to assume is better. And as a result, I'm going to be more likely to buy that. So think critically about every aspect of your business. Think about how your website is being perceived. Think about how when you're showing up on social media, how that's being perceived. If you are going to trade shows or conferences, how are the people that are representing your brand, how are they showing up? And are they showing up to make a really good initial impression that then is going to benefit the overall goals of your business? Or are they maybe going to be hindering that and hurting that and turning away potential opportunities? All of these details matter. So really think critically about how can you use the halo effect to your advantage, and also where can you maybe optimize some things to stop the halo effect from getting in the way of your overall goals and objectives. So what do you think? Is the halo effect something that you're using in your business? If so, drop it in the comments below. If you have questions, if you have other videos that you would like to see, please do subscribe, comment, like, do all the things. It really helps support me in this effort to continue to deliver content to you. And if you like this kind of video, I have the idea that I might do more videos along different types of psychological concepts and how they apply in the business and marketing arena. So you will definitely want to stay tuned. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.